Hey, what's up guys? Gonz here with this week's word of encouragement. It comes from Psalm 73, verses 26 through 28. Here's what it says. My flesh and my heart may fail, but God is the strength of my heart and my portion forever. For behold, those who are far from you shall perish. You put an end to everyone who is unfaithful to you. But for me it is good to be near God. I have made the Lord God my refuge, that I may tell of all your works. Now we start off here, my flesh and my heart may fail. Now we know the failings of the flesh, we know the failings of the human heart. This is the product of sin that has entered into our world. But Asaph here says, God is the strength of my heart and my portion forever. It's not our own strength. Our own strength in our flesh and in our hearts fail us. It has time and time again. I don't think we need to even investigate that topic to know that it's true. Everybody has been heartbroken. Everybody has had scratches, bruises, broken bones, whatever. The flesh fails, the heart fails. But God is the one that provides true strength for my heart. For behold, those who are far from you shall perish. You put an end to everyone who is unfaithful to you. You know, there is truly an ultimate destiny for the ungodly. When we look at reality, at creation, at everything from this eternal porch that God provides us, a window into the eternal that God provides us, we see that there is one path that you can take, which is the way, the truth, and the life, the good news, that if you believe in the Son of God, the Word who became flesh, who experienced death and defeated it for our sake, then you can have that eternal fellowship with God. But there's another road you can take. You can reject that good news. And when you do that, you are indeed on the way towards the destruction of your soul. And while some people say, well, that's unfair, I was a good person. Again, remember, my flesh and my heart may fail. If we're dependent on ourselves, we fail. But if we depend on God, that's where we get our strength. And that's how he wraps it up here. But for me, it is good to be near God. I have made the Lord God my refuge, that I may tell of all your works. Now, earlier in this chapter, in verse 13, Asaph kind of doubts the benefit of drawing near to God, but by the end of it, he sees that God is reliable and he could be trusted. And because of that, he had this passion to declare all the works of God and become this messenger himself of God's goodness and provide that eternal perspective that he gained while he was in the house of the Lord. And that's my encouragement to you today. Take a look at the things from that eternal window that God provides us. For those of us who believe in Jesus Christ, we have this security about where our soul is going beyond this world. And while it doesn't mean that you're just going to have this wonderful life all of a sudden, it does mean that we are able to understand ourselves and humanity as a whole and why the gospel is called good news for all of mankind, and why, as I've mentioned before, you're really rejecting your own humanity when you reject the gospel. Hope this encourages you. Have an awesome week, guys. God bless.